Alright guys, so we put our 5 litres of warm water in our bucket, we put our 4 teaspoons of steriliser in, put the lid on, swilled it, turned it upside down, give it a good run, then sterilised some of our other equipment, our spoon, jar, trial jar, hydrometer, stuff like that. So we've done all that and we've got our, I'll just get it. And we've got our tin sitting in some nice hot water, so on the inside's up. So now I am following the Wilkinson's instructions because I don't want to get anything wrong. I'll be accused of doing it wrong, so following their instructions. It does tell you that you get a leaflet in there, that's a lie. So stage 1, clean and sterilise all equipment, stand can in hot water, done, check. Pour the can contents into the sterilised fermenter. So we need to open this and pour that in, add our sugar and malt, and add in the water. So we'll get those ingredients in. It always seems to be that my tin opener never actually works. I promise for next time I do one of these videos, because there will be more in the future, I will buy a working tin opener. So I can just like turn it rather than having to keep poking through the tin. That's how I roll. Alright then, I'll put that over there out of the way. We're going to use our so obviously you don't want to put anything dirty touching anything. I'm just going to use this to open the top of the tin. Right, so step 1 was, we're still on step 1. Step one is quite a big step. So step 1, we need to pour the can in, add, so it says pour the can contents into the fermenter, add sugar and dried malt, or sugar slash dried malt. So we need to pour this in. I'm hoping that this isn't just going to stick to the bottom like town and trying to mix it. So we pour that in. Just looks like chocolate treacle. I'm really hoping the camera picked up on that. I'll try and zoom in, but I'm assuming that the camera might not have got on. I really wish I could describe the smell. No idea what that smell is. It smells great. It reminds me of something, I just don't know what. Could be here a while. I'm not just trying to wait for it to stop long enough to turn the tin upside down without it going all over the worktop, because the wife might kill me. Alright then. So we actually managed to get the majority of the can in. So next we add 3 litres of boiling water. So this is just boiled. First one, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour some of the boiling water into the tin, and we're going to use that to swill it and make sure I get everything out of the tin, make sure it's all nice and clean. So, if anyone's got any better tips or suggestions, by the way, this is my first time doing this. so I don't really 100% know what I'm doing. I'm just following the ingredients. I'm just following the ingredients? I'm following the instructions. So yeah, I'm just following the instructions and trying my best. I'm just taking people along for the ride because I quite enjoy making content. But if anyone has got any tips or suggestions how to do this better, please put them in the comments below. Obviously, I want to do the best brews that I can. So if anyone's with more, because there's a lot of people with more experience than me, if anyone with more experience has got any tips or advice, please let me have it. I really want to try and get good at this. Something that my dad used to do, and I just thought it'd be quite fun to try it. And the more I've read into it and the more I've looked at the products and tried to understand it, I've got really excited and really passionate for it. So yeah, quite looking forward to the challenge. Pour the canned contents in, add the sugar. I can't have made any difference, surely, because I've still got to add some more water anyway. Top it with cold water, mix thoroughly, make sure contents are dissolved. Alright, so we're going to add the rest of the hot water and then the cold, but we need to make it a mix, so I might give it a bit of a mix while it's all hot and then mix it as I'm adding the cold, because I'm assuming I just add the cold to the top, don't I? Weird why it refocuses. Alright, so that's all my water in. Right, so we've put the can in, we've put the sugars and malt in, we've added the boiling water, so next is the to fill it to 23 litres with cold water. Okay, so I'm not sure if the water makes a difference. I'm just going to use regular old tap water, but my water is kind of nice. As nice as water gets from a tap. It's not bad water, it's not hard, it's not particularly like overly hard or soft. It's relatively pleasant enough to drink, so I'm assuming it's going to make not much difference. But again, if that's something that does make a difference, please let me know in the comments, and next time I will use some like smart price bottled water or something if that makes it better. Also, random, I'm aware, if anyone's got any really great snacks that go with Stout, because if this turns out nice, I like a little snacky snack with my drinky drink. So if anyone's got any belting snack ideas for a Stout, comments. Do your boy proud. So, we've added our ingredients, we've added our hot water, we mixed it as it filled to the 23 litre mark. It's just under, I'd rather be just under than just over. So, we're on just under 23 litres. So now, we make sure that it's cooled, which 23 litres of water has cooled it sufficiently. So I'm letting the head set a little bit, and then we're going to take a measurement in our trial jar, drop our hydrometer in there, we're going to take a reading, and I'm going to record it, and then we're going to add our yeast, stir the yeast in, and then we just leave it alone. So I'm just currently letting that happen, but I think we're getting there, or we're near enough there. So we're going to get a hydrometer reading quick. Gonna make sure I record it and mark it down. If I took a picture, we'll try and take a picture, but it might come out terrible. If I get a good picture, I'll put it in the video, probably here somewhere, maybe here. I don't know. I'll put it in the video somewhere if I remember. So yeah, I'll get on with that. Right, so we've done that. We've got our hydrometer reading. Now we just need to add the yeast, and then we are done with the initial step, which is it. Does it have like a rip thing on it? Nope. Alright, scissors. Alright then. So, that is stage 1 done. So the next step is so we leave to stand for 4 to 6 days in a nice warm place. So I've made somewhere just outside the kitchen and like the utility bit. So yeah, so hopefully it's done within the 6 days. If not, it isn't. If it's done before, I'll do my best to get onto that stage. I will be bringing you along for the bottling, but that'll be in a part 2 video. We're going to bottle it and then go through some stuff, and then there'll probably be a part 3 where I taste test it, or I might include that in part 2 depending on how long it takes me to get it out. But yeah, very much looking forward to trying this. It's been quite fun, quite a good experience. So yeah, I will catch you hopefully for part 2. Please consider hitting like and subscribing to help that channel out massive. Yo guys, welcome back. All right, so it's been a few weeks. We brewed the stout. We had a week of fermenting it. Then we've bottled it. We did have an issue with the bottling. The issue being some idiot forgot to hit record apparently. So we fermented it for, I believe it was 8 days. It's been bottled for just over 2 weeks. And here we are, the final product. Been sat chilling nicely in the fridge for a little, probably for about a day, to be honest. This is the first one. I actually haven't tried this yet, so I'm quite curious as to how this is going to turn out. So here we go. This is my actual proper initial first impressions of my first ever stout that I've made, which yeah, kind of cool. It's pretty cool. So we are going to open it. I have got a plastic bin just in case it all goes wrong, because, you know, prepare for the worst. Does feel very nicely carbonated though, and here we go. Oh, it smells good. Oh, that smells good. And it didn't go everywhere. So, right, so, going off my first look, it hasn't got much of a head on it, if you can see that. Oh, focus on my face. There's not much of a head, so maybe I needed to carb it longer. Maybe just needs a little bit longer in the bottles. Smells really good though. Smells really good. So it does kind of stick to the glass a little bit. It's got that nice cling to it. So that's alright, that. I like that. It's quite nice. So I am gonna, there is a but. I do like it. It is nice. I've made it a little bit too fizzy. Despite the severe lack of head, it's a little bit fizzy. The aftertaste is kind of, I don't know, typically bitter that you would expect from a stout. It's not that it's not nice. It doesn't taste anything of chocolate. This is a Chocmeister, and to me, it doesn't taste very much of chocolate. But it's definitely nice. It is more than drinkable. It's very, very good. I am happy. I am very happy. This is my first one, and I am very, very happy. Yeah. I think it's too fizzy. I think that's what it is. So I put carb drops in. I should have put in, the instructions on the carb drops would have worked out at 4 per bottle. So I put 3 in, thinking that it would dial it back enough, and I feel like I probably should have just put 2 in. So next time I make some, I'm probably going to try it with just 2 in instead. It's just a little bit too fizzy. But apart from that, very, very happy. That's worked out quite nice. And these are litre bottles, so I'm going to have like 2 pints. That's a shame, isn't it? So yeah, right, I'm going to put that down before I carry on drinking it, because pretty soon I'm going to stop making sense. What did I change differently? So I used the kilogram of brewing sugar, like it said, but I also put in 500 grams of malt, medium malt. Maybe that's another thing. Maybe if I had used the dark malt instead, it would have come out with a bit more of a robust flavour than I was expecting. And I used probably less than what the instructions said, but still probably just a little bit too much. But yeah, very, very nice. Quite enjoyed that. Next, we are going to be doing a dry hopped IPA next. So it is the hoppy something or other from Wilkinson's. We covered it in the unboxing video. If you haven't seen that, it's one of these corners. I can't remember where it is. So I'll put a link to the unboxing, because this was going to be one video and it was far too long, so it's been split into 2. So I believe that's a dry hopped IPA, which we're probably going to do some playing with and see if I can get it to taste a little bit grapefruity or something. Maybe throw some other citrus maybe throw some citrus peels in it or something. See if we can get some flavours out. I'm not really sure what we're going to do yet. We're going to do something fun with that though. But yeah, there we have it, guys. Thank you very much for anyone that stopped by and checked out the video. Please give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, helps the channel out massively. We're going to be covering more and more of these. Hopefully as the channel grows, we'll be able to start doing these more often and do more and more different kits. We're going to go through and test out kits, and we'll try and find some of the best ones out there. Yeah, thank you very much. Peace.